Om Shanti. Welcome to this Yoga Bhatti. And today we are focusing upon using the power of the mind to serve the Brahmin family. This weekend is the weekend of Daddy Prakash Mani's anniversary day. And in Madhuban, they celebrate that with the awareness of the day of friendship and brotherhood. And with someone like Daddy Prakash Mani, they embody this love for the Brahmin family and having love for each and every soul. Daddy Janki to the daddy of everyone. And so today we're going to dedicate the service through our mind, to serving other Brahmins, serving the Brahmin family as a whole. Now, this type of yoga that we have is a yoga which has to benefit everyone and also benefit ourselves. I won't share any music, but if where you are, you want to play some music, you should feel welcome to do so. I also suggest that you make yourself comfortable. I put a picture on the screen, but you're more than welcome to use your own picture and be in the place where you feel most comfortable. And also you're welcome to just position your body in a way which is most comfortable for you. So the first thing that we do in Raj Yoga meditation is we bring ourselves back into that awareness of soul consciousness. So we gather our mind away from all of the many things that might be flowing through the mind. We gather it away from all of the different situations we might be involved in, all of the different roles we may be playing, all of the different actions that we may be performing. And we take it to the center of our forehead. And we visualize ourselves as a sparkling point of light. I am a soul. This body has its own history and qualities and roles. But I, the soul, am separate from that. I am part of this role in the sense that I am combined with the body. And I, the soul, am enabling the body to speak and perform actions. But yet I, the soul, can also exist separately from the body. This body can't exist separately from me, the soul. I, the soul, am Karavanahar. I am the one who gets things done through the body. The body looks and speaks and listens and does. But I, the soul, enable the body to do all of that. I, the soul, am a being of peace, of love, of joy, of power, of wisdom. And I share that through this body. I, the soul, have a mind and intellect. I am the one thinking. I am the one deciding. So I, the soul, am the master I am the seed of this tree, of this body. And I, the soul, am sharing light and vibration. Because I'm not just a soul, but I now know what type of soul I am. Baba has told me that I, the soul, am an ancestor for the world. I am an all-round actor. I play a role in all the ages of this cycle. The bodies continue to change, but I, the soul, am a permanent actor within this drama. I, the soul, incarnated from the soul world, right at the start of the Golden Age. I am part of the first generation of actors to enter this drama. I've seen it all. I've seen the great Sun Dynasty civilizations where embodied angels utilize the power of their mind, of nature, and of science to create the most advanced civilization. I've seen that advanced civilization diversify and grow into the Moon Dynasty civilization. And I've also seen the great power of Bhakti and spirituality that developed in the Copper Age. I myself have practiced many powerful types of spiritual endeavor. And in the Iron Age, I've seen even greater diversity develop in the world. And I, the soul, have achieved many things through words and actions, and seen others achieve many things in the Iron Age. And now, I've been adopted by BapDada. I'm back at the confluence age and have been given the gift of a new spiritual birth. I've been given the gift of new relationships with BapDada and Mama, and I change my identification. I know the body is related to many people, but I'm also now aware that as a soul, my relationships are mainly with Shiv Baba and also with Brahma Baba and Mama. And it's that new awareness, that new identification that enables me to make a change within myself. Because suddenly I am not chained to the limitations of the old identity. The past is something that is part of me, but it no longer defines me. I choose to be defined by this new divine birth. But BapDada also give me admission into their school. And I have an identity of being a godly student. This is the most important role that I play in the whole cycle. It is this role of the godly student that creates my fortune for the whole of the next cycle. And it also changes my life now. It's by studying them morally every day that I learn about God, the three worlds, the three aspects of time, and also about myself. And I learn how to use the virtues. I learn how to use knowledge. And I learn the method of yoga through which I can absorb the 8 powers and learn how to use them as well. So being a godly student is really the foundation for the whole of my cycle. And it's a great opportunity. Education is a source of income. And to have Baba's knowledge once in the cycle is really a great fortune. At least we know the truth once in the cycle. And I also have the opportunity to be Shri Baba the Satguru's follower. And I gain understanding of how to live my life, of why purity is important, and how I must inculcate that purity into my thoughts, words, and actions. And this is the message which Devi Prakashmani has been giving us this week in the Bhog messages. She has been saying to us that she would like us to give her the gift of this complete purity that she embodied. And so by following the Satguru, I learn that I must purify myself to the level of thoughts and dreams. And I can only do that if I eliminate impurity and waste in my consciousness. So I now have a whole new Brahmin identity and set of relationships. And together with that, Bhakdada create a yajna so that I can be sustained. And also, I've got somewhere to use my body, specialities, wealth, and practically I can create my fortune for the future. And together with the yajna comes my fellow godly students, my fellow Brahmin brothers and sisters, my fellow followers of the Satguru. And these souls are the souls who have journeyed around all of the ages along with me. Each of them has their unique path. Every Brahmin soul is a holy river. And each of us initially leaves the soul world where we're with the ocean of silence. And we are at the top point at Nirvana. And we oceans leave that top mountain of silence. And we cascade into this world. And every Brahmin is a holy river cascading into this world. And each river makes its own path in this drama. Each of us creates our path. You can't stop the flow of a river. It will create its own path. So each of us has flowed differently in different directions, visited different places in this world. through our 84 bells. But ultimately, where must rivers flow to? They must all flow back to the ocean. So Shubhava, the ocean, has come down to meet us. And we've all flowed back to the ocean. In Calcutta, Baba mentions that the harbor there is called the Diamond Harbor. And he says to us that that's where the river meets the ocean and there's a confluence. And that Diamond Harbor, it's a memorial of our meeting with Shri Babanam. The Diamond Harbor is Madhavan, and the Diamond Harbor is also the subtle meeting of Bapdada in the subtle region. So all of us now are at the Diamond Harbor. And there are at least 900,000 holy rivers, all flowing together into this Diamond Harbor, meeting the ocean. And also when rivers meet, it's the great Kumbh Mela. Because when rivers meet, it's also a holy sign. And we rivers, we meet sometimes in a practical way, and sometimes we meet in a subtle way. So today, we're going to subtly connect with all of the holy rivers, all of the Brahmin soul, and celebrate a great Kumbh Mela. When Daddy Janki had come to the UK and brothers and sisters had begun coming to Baba in different countries and centers were starting, Avyat Babdada had asked her to sit especially each day and have yoga for the Brahmin to support them wherever they are. So all of us can use this meditation commentary or just sit on your own separately or use another meditation commentary. And each day we can support all of the Brahmins. So let's visualize ourselves at this Diamond Harbor of the subtle region with Bapdada and the daddies and dadas and of course Mama. And let's tap in to this network of energy. As we remember Shri Baba the source, we also see every other daddy, mama, every dada connecting with us. And it's like a network of energy. And we are connected with all the other holy rivers. Because all Brahmins have a connection with each other. None of us can go back home on our own. Even Brahmavippa has to wait for all of the Brahmins, and he says to us, we all go back in a group. So your liberation is my liberation. Your freedom is my freedom. And therefore, serving other Brahmin souls is serving ourselves. And we all have the experience that sometimes, if not all the time, our own efforts are not enough. We do need the sustenance of Bapdada and the Brahmin family. Sometimes our yoga is good. Sometimes our yoga is less. Sometimes we're in a good emotional space. Sometimes we got something emerging in our mind. Sometimes we have a drama where karmic accounts are coming in a very heavy way, in a fast way. And we know they're being cleared. And sometimes we're in this good space where it's like success is just coming to us without even trying. We all know that this Brahmin journey is long and it has its ups and downs. So, with that feeling of empathy, sympathy, and understanding, we want to share powerful vibrations from Shambhala to all of the Brahmin souls. So the first thought that we sit with is we want to remove all of the obstacles from the path of all of the Brahmins. Those obstacles could be internal, or the obstacles could be external. We want all Brahmins to progress obstacle-free internally, and we want any service or anything that any Brahmin is doing to be successful practically. So it's our responsibility to remove the obstacles through the power of yoga, because what can yoga not achieve? Yoga is the great Shiva mantra. It's the greatest energy in the whole universe, in the whole cycle. So obstacles are nothing in front of yoga. So let's spend a few minutes now concentrating on Shambhala with the thought that all obstacles should be removed today from all Brahmins, internal and also external realities. And as you connect with Shiv Baba, you can see Mama, Brahma Baba, and all the daddies and dadas also having that same goal in yoga. They are joining you in your yoga bhakti. Now let's create a second thought. Everyone has been damaged as they've gone through the cycle. And Brahmin souls are very old souls. They have been experiencing so many things since the beginning of the coupling. Think how many souls you've seen come and go. Think how many tragedies. So the Brahmin souls, they have a lot of trauma recorded inside of their sanskar, inside of their subconscious minds. But also, every Brahmin has had a different history in this life. Some Brahmins have had very happy and stable childhoods, and their past is very secure and pleasant. And then there are other Brahmins who've had traumas in their childhood or traumas in their adult life before they became a BK. There are some BKs who've had traumas after they became a BK. So whether it's subconsciously or whether it's consciously, all Brahmins need to absorb Shiv Baba's love so that they heal very deeply. Daddy Genki used to say that the most important relationship to have with Baba first is that of the mother. Daddy Genki used to say that the first effort we all have to make is to clean out our past memories, our subconsciousness. Because once something is recorded in there, very difficult to forget it. But Baba's love has this capacity to erase past trauma. So let's connect with Shiv Baba, the ocean of love. We have Brahma, the senior mother. Mama is the world mother. And all the deities are also great mothers for the Brahmins and for the world. And all of them are embodiments of love. So let's connect with this energy of love and send it into the minds of all the Brahmins, into the hearts of all the Brahmins, so that all the traumas inside are healed without them having to make the efforts to heal. Now let's create a third thought. We want all the Brahmins to have success. And for success, we need three things in particular. The first is something internal, and the other two are external. So the first one is we need good decision making. And so we're going to take that power of decision making from Shiv Baba and spread it into the intellects of all the Brahmins. But together with good decision making, you also need two things from the outside. The first are opportunities. If we get good opportunities, then Brahmins can do good service and they can achieve many things. And then the third thing we need is cooperation. If we want success in life, we need the cooperation of other souls, the cooperation of circumstances, the cooperation of the body, the cooperation of wealth and resources. So let's remember Shiv Baba now and invoke opportunities and cooperation into the lives, into the drama of all Brahmins, and also internally, let's share Shiv Baba's power of good decision making into the intellects of all Brahmins. So in this way, brothers and sisters, we can all contribute to each other's progress and success. So I wish you great enjoyment in your yoga experimentations on how to serve the Brahmin family. Om Shanti.